You are English literature student, right?
Yes.
Why do you want translation study? No, it's a basis of learning vocabularies in different
Okay.
languages.
Okay.
Visualization you need not translate.
Yes.
In my language, whichever language I am, when I am talking in English, I am visualizing in English. When I say
Yes.
cat, cat is in front of me. I am not
Okay.
translating cat into pucha and then seeing cat.
Uh,
Be very clear. When you speak, when you give an idea, don't just speak. Think, what am I speaking?
okay.
Translation is good for learning language structure.
Okay.
Novel,
Okay.
color pink.
So,
You don't have
and
to be in
then
a hurry to speak. Slowly you speak.
okay.
Who,
Medical.
who is the author? See, immediately my question was,
Who is the
who is
author?
the author, right?
Yes.
You should have that question. If you have that question, oh, you are curious. When I listen to a poetry, who wrote that poem? When I listen to a song, who sang it? Who wrote it? Who did the music for that? So many questions will come. Which movie is that? Got it?
Yes.
So you don't have to collect the books. Syllabus is given. Look at it. Learn. It's a general knowledge. Don't worry about what is in syllabus. It's a nice chance for you to learn different novelists, different novels from different parts of the world. It's a wonderful thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Who is the greatest American literature person who is being mentioned in that syllabus?
got it.
That was a
Samuel
great
Beckett.
drama, which was also enacted by Keralites in many platforms. I have seen when I was a student, Waiting for Gothe. That is waiting for
Okay.
death. It's like waiting for death. Yeah. What you should do is, when you see a house, you will not go into the house. You go around the house and then look at the structure, then go into the rooms, right? So syllabus is there, just go around that. Oh, this is what I have to learn. So naturally one question, American literature, who can be the greatest person? From which year to which year? You are a good student.
Okay.
Otherwise you will not even speak to me.
So
There are
that's
two education. One is professional education. Doctors, engineers, lawyers, business, MBA, all these are professional. That means you can open your own activity and people can come to you and you can solve their problems. Okay, so it's great social service if you become a professional. Correct?
yes.
But not everybody can be a professional and become successful. Because it's like you should know how to market you. People should accept you. So all doctors are not great. All engineers are not great. And even if you are not a great engineer, you could become a teacher in an engineering college. Even in law college, those teachers who are teaching law, they may not practice. I am also LLB. You know that.
No, I could no.
Yeah, I am also an LLB. Okay. I have given lectures in Ernakulam Bar Council also.
Oh my god.
And many senior people attended my class. I also gave lectures on human rights in Kerala.
Okay.
One of my uncle, one and only one of my mother's uncle was the topmost advocate in Kerala. He is no more. Many judges in Kerala are very close to me. Okay. So I love that profession. I also love being doctor. I also love being a politician. A politician can serve and help many people more than a lawyer can help. Police
Okay.
people can help. See, lawyer, you should get a case. But if you're an administrator, people will come with the case to you. You don't have to market. Understood? You don't even have to go to a lawyer with the case. With your mother need not have gone to a lawyer. She would have just gone to a village, taluk, collector and say there is an injustice happened. I want justice. Collector is also called a district magistrate.
Okay.
Collector can give a verdict straight away. No argument, not to have to hear anybody. He can call the police and say arrest this fellow. Collector can only do that because he is called the district magistrate. So you want to be an advocate or you want to be a judge? Advocates always love to be a judge. So what is the point in becoming a direct advocate and then a judge? Directly you can become a judge if you are an IAS. So you can do LLB, write civil service again. Graduation also you can write civil service. If you are a policeman, all the people will come with a case to you. Understood? So don't think just because there is some incident which happened, assume that somebody would have become sick in your house and a doctor treats. You cannot aspire, I want to become a doctor, right?
Okay.
Just because some politician came and then did some harm to somebody, some other politician will come and then solve that problem. You cannot tell I want to be a politician. You cannot be everything. So these are all incidents which makes us to think. That's a different matter. Dr. TPS had a lot of passion for different things. So I kept learning. I'm also a psychotherapist. I'm also a doctor in that sense. Correct. I also had an LLB. I also served in government. I'm also a teacher. Teacher can reach out to anybody without a purpose. How did you meet me? Because I was a
Because
teacher.
he was a teacher.
Yeah, because I'm a teacher, right? So don't compare teachers are only doing a small thing. I cannot become a lawyer. I did not practice. I cannot become a collector. I did not took my IAS. But I can anybody. I can make you a politician. Understood? Don't say that no, the best service in this world is cooking. Everybody wants food, right? Whatever aptitude you have, you may not get it. So what I suggest is, oh, I want LLB. But there is no point in taking an LLB from a third rate college where you don't get an exposure. Getting admission in government is different. There are not many private law colleges. And most of the law colleges are not very good. Unless you get into National Law College, it doesn't worth. Once you get into National Law College, they go into MNC companies as legal advisors. They get 5 lakhs per month. You become a chartered accountant, they get 15 lakhs per month. When you get more money, you can help more people. Understood? So what you should do is, being a graduate, after my graduation, I want to do chartered accountant. I tried that also. But then I found, oh, this is not my cup of tea. I did something else. My passion kept on changing. Don't become very, some people will say you have to be focused. It is good if you are focused and you are able to get it. But today's world, there is no guarantee that you want what you want, you will get. So you have to prepare for competitive exams. Whatever you prepare for competitive exams, 40% of is good enough to get an LLB admission with a competitive exam. Maybe 20% is good enough to get a B.Ed. Okay. So what is today for next 6 months? Apply everywhere. Apply for LLB, apply for civil service, apply for bank test, apply for most of the courses where you get, apply for master's program in English, apply for literature. Anywhere, whatever you get, keep applying. What you get, once you got admission in 1 or 2, you decide, oh, should I join here or not? Got it? Don't look for one. Yes, it is possible if you are highly meritorious and you're damn sure you will get it, it's fantastic. And if that is the best place. Okay. So I suggest you, because you have confusion. That is why you are comparing, oh, I don't want to go to a B.Ed, I want to go this, because you had a comparison between B.Ed and this. I did not tell you to go to B.Ed, right? So that means you compared yourself and you are in confusion. So when you are in confusion, what is to be done? Don't prepare for one, apply for both. After getting, you decide what you want. 7 years earlier, your sister, yeah, BCom she did. But 7 years back when she did graduation, the life was different. And today, when you are finishing graduation, life is entirely different, right? World is also different. Understood? So don't compare what had happened 7 years back and then say, oh, I am also like that. No. Entirely different. We make our path and decide where we want to go. Don't worry about all that. Okay, so I suggest you all competitive exams, bank, civil service, any entrance exam, prepare. I am saying when I climb, I don't have to climb only small steps. I can decide I am going up. You are not going to do now. I am sure if you get into an LLB, into the one of the best colleges, you will see a lot of students who are all part of it. I remember when 2018 or so, I met a girl who was in 7th class or 8th class. January 1st was my class, I remember. She came back to me after 12th, after 5 years, for a discussion. And then she said, I am going for LLB. This is what I am doing. I am writing CLAT exam. I want your help. Because LLB is done not after graduation. It is done after plus 2. So when after graduation, when you are doing LLB, that means 3 years you are going back in your life. It doesn't mean you cannot do well. You can do well. So prepare for that. Parallelly prepare for this. Understood? So when you prepare 5 years, when a student was preparing 5 years, she decided, I am also preparing 5 years for my civil service. Civil service. Now you lost 3 years. That's why I said you lost 3 years. Understood? Now when you go to a law college for 3 years, you have 3 years, and that 3 years your status and standard is entirely different. Provided you get into the good group of people who are also aspirants, who are also preparing. It all matters with whom you are communicating. If you are communicating with the low people all the time, your life will be low. If you are communicating with the higher people, your life will be higher. So with whom you are communicating matters a lot. Assume you are, see what is the difference between doing a post-graduation in a normal college and a university. In a normal college, you will see teachers who have got a little bit of knowledge. When you go to a university, you will see teachers with the highest knowledge. They had a great experience. They go to different universities. Conferences will happen. Different people from different places will come for classes there. When you do same law in Delhi, some of the colleges, you know who are the teachers coming there? Judges from court. I was there when National Law School got inaugurated in Bangalore. One of the greatest barristers of Kerala, who had fought for many of the human rights, whose verdicts have been become law later. V.R. Krishna here.
Okay.
See, first thing what you should do is, when I wanted to go into films, so then I should know about who are the film personality. Similarly, you should make a list of people who are all great barristers. Who is the Advocate General for India now?
Advocate General.
Who is the topmost lawyer who is not part of judiciary but who is part of government, where government takes advice from somebody? Who is that person? Are you getting what I'm saying? You must know the names of great personality. I see, when I say I know English literature, I must know many authors. When I know film, I must know. See, how can I be into politics without knowing who is the chief minister, who are the Marxist fellows, who are the Congress fellows? Will I be able to jump into politics? So, if you are a real aspirant for law, how do I know you have passion for law? It is not, oh, I have a problem in house, therefore no. Your inspiration for doing law could be looking at great lawyers, listening to them. Okay. See, there is one lawyer who comes quite often on most of the TV programs in Kerala. He is from Ernakulam. Okay, there is one case
I
against
don't
one of the
know.
lawyer because he took money from the client for bribing the judges. He is the president for Bar Council in Kerala. It is to tell you, when I am into movie, I must know the movie personalities. When I am planning to go to law, if you are really passionate, you must know all this. Okay.
Yeah.
I have not studied from a great college. So don't tell that, oh, because of this I did not do. You can. I am from a small village. I have studied in a Malayalam medium, where electricity came when I was doing my masters. Telephones came when I was
Right.
doing my PhD. Understood? I couldn't speak a single sentence in English when I was a graduate like you. So, background, I was not like this, I was not like, forget about all that. No, see, I must have, in your program, when like Rafena, maybe 100 people would have attended. Only hardly 2-3 people will communicate. Out of that, only 1 or 2 people will come back for a discussion. Understood? So they are the people who have got some extra knowledge, extra spirit, extra interest, which I regard quite a lot. And I will do anything, whatever possible from my side for you. So don't find fault by saying that no, my background is like that. All that doesn't matter. You are much different and bigger and higher than many other students. Getting into a good college is also, see, I got my MSc masters, I started in a college in Calicut. It was good enough, but then after getting admission I jumped to the university, Cochin University. The
Okay.
classes started, we are comfortable, hostel was there, everything, fees was paid. Yeah, what is the difference? Everything is MSc. No, MSc admission in university is entirely different. So after 1 month, I said Tata bye bye and then took my TC, jumped to the other place. Got it? So that too, again going far from my house. Going to Calicut itself was great thing for me. But then I am from Kannur. Kannur going to how many colleges? Between Kannur to Calicut, where I went for masters, MSc, there would have been 30 colleges which were giving a masters. I did not accept. I went and saw many colleges, found a good college, decided that is where I am going to study, good library. Then also I was not satisfied. Higher than that. So always, just because you got an admission, don't think that no, that's and I am satisfied. No. You cannot change your mother, you cannot change your father, right? Rest of the things you have options in your life. So you decide that I am going to study. I have no boundaries. I will think much bigger and higher. Study, but prepare. For preparing, you just today you can sit on, see all the questions what I asked you is a general knowledge questions only. Correct? And write down. See when so today onwards decide. You are a graduate. See what will happen when you decide I am not going to study English literature in my life. Your interest in studying English literature now for next 3 months also will reduce. Because you are going to diverse your English. I am not going to look at my English books anymore in my life. That is the thought in which it should not be like that. This is my last chance to learn English. And that will help me to get lot of ideas in my life again. Enjoy what you are doing now. Then tomorrow you will enjoy what you are doing there also. I enjoyed my studies during my graduation. Though I was a mathematics student, I enjoyed my English classes also. I enjoyed my Malayalam classes. It is not just for marks. I translated Macbeth into Malayalam when I was doing my BSc mathematics. So translation is to learn the language. So I will learn English much better. So it is not learning translation as a paper. That book itself you translate. Oh, what a great authority you will have on that. Every sentence you will read 3 times. Look at the dictionary, understand the language. The way you speak will become different. The vocabularies will become the other day there was one you you should have a lot of time to listen to many lectures, understand, improve. I'm sure if you listen to those two lectures, the last two postings of my video, you will see the vocabulary which I have used. I was just writing.
Diversity is not in that.
See, even today what I do
Just
is,
listen to
I am
that.
talking to you, I am keeping the paper and pen with me. If I want to think something different, I will write there. Understood? So always take a note and make a note is not just for saying. I do that very sincerely. I will do. So when she was talking, what I did was I wrote all the D what she was talking, but then I get some idea. I wrote parallelly. So I never decided this is what I am going to speak. So immediately after that I started explaining what I wrote. Only I was reading, but I don't have to read it because I wrote just now. So it was simple for me, right? Right. So you have to ever ready, read carefully, prepare. Clarity is also not very very simple. Don't assume that there are 3 colleges, when I write I will get. No guarantee. So prepare thoroughly. Okay. And if you don't get, why am I saying this? If you don't get, get depressed saying that, oh, I wanted this, I don't get. That's why I'm saying keep different options. Okay. The chance is 50-50, say. So if I don't get, I have next option. Then, oh, I forgot, I could have also applied for masters. Now LLB admission comes later, maybe masters will come first. Don't wait, join for masters, then you can prepare for LLB and then join also. Okay. Or you decide I am going, and always studying in a college is much better than doing in open. Nearby college, if it is not a great course, if it is not a great college, so that you can come back home, you can use internet, you can read. That habit should become so normal. No, don't listen to any of the Kerala English channel only. You see English channel, listen to that news, write down what happens and what are the vocabularies being used. Repeat yourself the way they speak, so that you will not make mistakes. Okay. So prepare for many things and then prepare a beautiful note. Syllabus has come, somebody did not teach, I have not got the books. No. Syllabus is there, one sentence is there, you can make one paragraph out of it from Google today. Got it? It should become daily practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so happy now.
Super happy.
You are only at end of the program. Oh, what I should do is not what you should think. Even today, don't decide that this is the path which I will go, because no guarantee that that path is open for you. So try all the options. That's what I'm saying. After BSc, I wanted to do chartered accountant. I wanted to go for LLB. I want to do many things. I wanted to get into civil service. But then I did my masters. My brother became Indian Forest Service that time. So I thought I'm going to write LLB and then, IAS and then become a civil servant. But then I got into MSc, that got stuck. That was so tough a subject which I have to attend every class. I have to do assignments, internal examination. Then I decided, okay, forget about my IAS. But that did not stop me. My passion for learning law, passion for management, passion for different subjects, passion for philosophy kept on making me to do many subjects. What you achieve in life is not the position what you get. How many people got help from DrTPS in my life? That is the count which I can give. And I can say, even now you are there, tomorrow I have got somebody else. Tomorrow 7 o'clock I have a program. I was only looking at how my brother was. My brother was a professor. He had a lot of social activities. Another brother was a civil servant. So but they are not the inspiration. I couldn't become that, or I couldn't become this. See, when I read about Isaac Newton, I don't plan to become Isaac Newton, right? Understood? When I see a movie, I don't want it to become Prem Nazir. But something will be there within us. So when we got a chance, I will not leave the chance, I will jump into that. That treasure is there in every one of us. I also have a creativity in me. I also have a Saraswati knowledge with me. Both joints, I become a creative person only when I see. You can understand English today because you know English, you studied English, right? Understood? So when you study something, from there you can build higher and bigger. From here what you can build is now, but if you study higher, from there you can build much higher.
Okay.
Understood? So don't stop. What you become in your life is immaterial. Don't stop studying. Keep on studying. Don't even wait. I don't get this, so let me wait 1 year and try again. No. Join somewhere and then start preparing for it. You have sufficient time. You are not a very serious science. Suppose you are into engineering or medicine. I cannot tell you like this, because once that's what happened to me. Because I was into mathematics, I could not do civil service. If I would have been a masters of English or something, I would have done my civil service straight away, because you get a lot of time. You have time to read. Not many assignments will be there, so you are at a liberty to do many things parallel. So don't miss the chance. Read. Now what you should do is get to the LLB examination, entrance examination question paper from now onwards. Prepare that also. You have 24 hours. You decide 2 hours I am preparing every day for LLB admission. 4 hours I am studying for my masters. 2 hours I am studying for general knowledge. Make your own timetable like this. 8 hours for sleeping. 16 hours you have. Maybe 6 hours you have got any time which you want. The 10 hours, the rest you decide. This is how I am going to divide. Do like that. So today onwards decide. You are a graduate. See what will happen when you decide I am not going to study English literature in my life. Your interest in studying English literature now for next 3 months also will reduce. Because you are going to diverse your English. I am not going to look at my English books anymore in my life. That is the thought in which you are. It should not be like that. This is my last chance to learn English. And that will help me to get a lot of ideas in my life again. So translation is to learn the language. So I will learn English much better. So it is not learning translation as a paper. That book itself you translate. Oh, what a great authority you will have on that. Every sentence you will read 3 times. Look at the dictionary, understand the language. The way you speak will become different. The vocabularies will become different. The other day there was one UK one lady. You must listen to that lecture. Elizabeth, who gave a lecture, she considers me as a master for her. And she will speak so great about me, saying that, what all I learned in my life from you. Then I was supposed to speak first, and then I said, you speak first. And she spoke 40 minutes. What I spoke was a continuation of what she spoke only. Elaborating, explaining, all that I did. That's all what I did. So she was so, how could you do this? So that is because I am not just preparing for that lecture. I have prepared for many lectures. See, the message here from her, I am reading now for you. Okay, the message is this much. After listening to my video, after posting, she listened to the whole lecture, but after posting the video, again she was listening. Good morning, Professor TPS. Wow, W, so many O's. The D's are so many, because she was speaking about desire, destination, dare. I expanded another 10-20 D's in life. So the D's are so many. Thank you so much for your deep teaching. I am so glad, sir. I am learning from the master. Learning is living. Better understanding will enhance my performance. Thank you so much, my teacher, for impacting into my life. I am so grateful. See the word. And she is not a teacher. She is not a professor. She is not a doctor. She works in some shops. This is her passion. And I know how many times she will listen to my lectures, including Sanskrit slokas. She will listen. She won't understand anything. She is a African settled in UK. Through some webinar we know, she got connected, speaks to me, invites me. Now she says I am her mentor, but she is maybe 20 years elder than me. Age wise also she is much. So learning, discussing, you should have a lot of time to listen to many lectures, understand, improve. I am sure if you listen to those two lectures, the last two postings of my video, you will see the vocabulary which I have used. I was just writing. I am talking to you. I am keeping the paper and pen with me. If I want to think something different, I will write there. Understood? So always take a note, and make a note is not just for saying. I do that very sincerely. I will do. So when she was talking, what I did was I wrote all the D what she was talking, but then I get some idea. I wrote parallelly. So I never decided this is what I am going to speak. So immediately after that I started explaining. What I wrote only I was reading. But I don't have to read it because I wrote just now. So it was simple for me, right? So you have to ever ready, read carefully, prepare. CLAT is also not very, very simple. Don't assume that, there are 3 colleges, when I write I will get. No guarantee. So prepare thoroughly. Okay. And if you don't get, why am I saying this? If you don't get depressed saying that, I wanted this, I don't get. That's why I'm saying keep different options. Okay. The chance is 50-50 say. So if I don't get, I have next option. Then, I forgot, I could have also applied for masters. Now LLB admission comes later. Maybe masters will come first. Don't wait. Join for masters. Then you can prepare for LLB and then join also. Okay. Or you decide I am going, and always studying in a college is much better than doing in open. Nearby college, if it is not a great course, if it is not a great college, so that you can come back home, you can use internet, you can read. That habit should become so normal. Don't listen to any of the Kerala English channel only. You see English channel, listen to that news, write down what happens and what are the vocabularies being used. Repeat yourself the way they speak, so that you will not make mistakes. Okay. So prepare for many things, and then prepare a beautiful note. Syllabus has come. Somebody did not teach. I have not got the books. No. Syllabus is there. One sentence is there. You can make one paragraph out of it from Google today. Got it? It should become daily practice. Yeah. I'm so happy now.
Super happy.
At your age, I never thought about such things. Now you are able to see and then discuss, talk, understand, think like this, right? So I am sure. Read well. Every moment, start making some notes, keep preparing, write. Lot of questions should be there. And start Googling, find some new knowledge, share it with your friends. You should have good people who generally speak to you on subject related matters. And then I'm sure your way of looking, discussing. See, what do you discuss with your friends will tell you the quality of your college.
Yes.
If you are discussing only some normal, like any other street people, your standard is also like that. But if you are discussing something great in your life, I'm sure it will be entirely different. You can see, you can take your whole syllabus, graduate syllabus which you have now, you open it in front of you, make your 6-7 classmates who are all really interested to discuss. I'll finish the whole syllabus in 3-4 hours of discussion. You take your syllabus, we can have discussion which it's my interest, so that I will recollect. See, I may not know. I will ask you to read and then expand it upon that. So we can discuss your syllabus so that you find interest in your subject. Understood? Like when you said you ended with the name of different novels and you said Gode. So immediately I could recollect, because that's a drama which I have seen in my life. Now what you can do is you can tell your syllabus, Find out one subject and then we will decide on this subject. We will have a discussion, share it to many people, let them join if they want. Understood? We are going to discuss this subject so and so day. Decide and schedule whenever you are free. I have no problem. Any time between 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, 8:30 to 9:30, you tell me this is the subject. You send me that syllabus so that I can also prepare if I want. Or I can look at it in prayer and decide this is what I want. So I will frame that in a good poster I will make and then post it to you.
Okay.
Right.